Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Casper Network, aka Casper the Friendly Ghost. So let's just dive in and let's first start off with Casper stats. So we have been focused on Casper stats for a while, as you guys are probably all aware of. We have been watching the holders tab really kind of just increase in numbers for a while now. We are sitting at about almost 102,000. What I really want to show you guys, though, is something that most people really kind of overlook. So with Casper, the interesting thing about all of the stats is that they're very, very transparent. We are sitting at about 10.47% APY that you could earn. For those out there that do want to stake their Casper, I highly suggest you guys go check out Kevin Cage's video on this. He does do a great, incredible breakdown on how to do it. But one thing that I have been personally focused on is the amount of Casper staked. 76% of the supply is fully staked. How insane is that? 93.3% of the supply is already in circulation. And yes, there is 8% year over year inflation. I know that a lot of people are kind of concerned by that. Just to give you guys a quick insight, it would take 15 years at that inflation rate for Casper to have the same supply as Hedera right now. That is why I'm not personally concerned at all with the inflation rate on Casper. I think that the tokenomics are pretty solid for what they are doing and what they are focused on in terms of the enterprise grade sector. I've said it time and time again. The supply that's there for Casper is actually needed for enterprise, the same with even Hedera as well. It's also great for security of the actual entire network as well in terms of those tokenomics. Now, let's go over to value. So today we're actually going to be talking about why I strongly believe that Casper is about to blow up in the next give or take couple months, possibly even a year or two going forward. So as the next bull run ranges on, we don't know when it's going to happen. We don't know when it's going to hit us. Again, most people think that we are already in the bull run, and it's questionable. Again, I'm not going to sit here and call the start of the bull run or anything like that. We just accumulate at the bottom tier range. With Casper though, we have been buying. We just bought the other day actually at about like 3.3. I think that was actually 2 days ago now. We bought out around like this range back here on the 27th. I think it was like 3.35 or something like that. In terms of like the cent range, but nonetheless, I did want to give you guys a quick insight that it would be about a 3.5x return on Casper if we had the same market cap as HBAR right now. Absolutely insane. Now, what I have been also looking at is like the top 25. We're not going to get too greedy with this. Top 25 would net us about a 7.7x return. And then into like the top, like roughly 15, 17x already. So when we look at what Casper is doing, and when we look at the current price of Casper right now, a lot of these gains are something special. Like a 12x to get into the top 20 is crazy to me. Now, I want to ask all of you out there that are watching this video, and you guys can hit the like button if you guys agree, or you can comment down below. Do you believe that Casper will make it into the top 10? Because into the top 10 right now, Casper would nearly have to be $1 at 96 cents, an upside of 26x. And how crazy would it be to hit Dogecoin right now in terms of Dogecoin's market cap at a 31x at $1.16? Pretty crazy, right? But let's actually talk about the statistics behind Casper. Let's not just talk about price because again, market cap wise and all that kind of stuff is cheap talk. Let's talk about what is going to amount to the value for Casper. So let's go over here to what Donkey Magic 007 posted. Incredible name, by the way. I seen this get posted quite a bit yesterday, and I figured, like, why not look into it? Let's talk about it. So first off, I like to see the fact that they are mentioning the tokenomics here. So let's actually just start with the first breakdown of this. Like, okay, so decided to write a bit of a high-level overview of Casper, as I think it's a hidden gem and could even be the next 100x gem. Just to give you guys a quick insight. For this to do a 100x, we would roughly have to be at around like a $40 billion market cap, almost the same exact market cap as BNB right now, current level. This would be about a $3.89 Casper. 107x. I think that at I'm pretty sure at a $40 billion market cap exact, it's all right. So it's a little lower than a $40 billion market cap, but it would be around like $3 and like 60 some cents. But we do see tokens have pretty much been all released. We still have that 8% year over year, remember. 75% of tokens are staked, staking at about 10.4%. So why would you, or why wouldn't you, I would assume. Upgradable smart contracts, 45 NDAs with Fortune 500 companies, one Fortune 100 company being announced within weeks. IPW just released 25 million patent NFTs, predictable gas fees that are not yet paid. By the way, like this has not been fully released just yet. We're going to talk about that here in a second. Gas fees can be paid for by the business. Hybrid network can be public or private. Partner with IBM and AWS. Amazon working with governments in China and India. No Binance or Coinbase listing yet either. I'm only scratching the surface here, but Casper is looking to solve some pretty big issues for enterprise clients who were all at Davos 2023, which they sponsored the blockchain week, which they sponsored blockchain week. Did I mention upgrading to 2.0 coming Q3, which brings sharding and many other benefits to the chain? Don't sleep on this gem. Do your own research. It won't disappoint. And yeah, I highly suggest that everyone out there do their own research on Casper before even dipping in $1. But I will say this: I do agree with most of this thread. There's just a few little mistakes. Like I said, all have been released. There's an 8% year over year. Besides that, pretty solid. But talking about those patents that have, that are going to be released, just so that you guys know, they have not been released just yet. But an interesting factor behind this, which got shown to me 2 days ago from Drewski. I seen it get posted over on Twitter, and I was like, wow, this is actually interesting because I didn't even think about the value behind this. So we do see Q&A at Davos. Listen closely. The 25 million patents haven't been minted and traded yet, but they will be coming in the few months ahead. Billions of dollars in volume. We're sitting at a $358 million market cap. Bear market or not, this project is going to move. Listen closely to this.
But in the spirit of this question, so are there any partnerships or NDAs with large companies that could also bring volume in the near future by using the public network?
So the answer is yes. I think my previous question kind of answered that. Like, just think about what we announced today, right? We just did the biggest, we're going to mint 25 million patents on the Casper chain in the coming months. No other chain has seen that. Like 25 million NFTs.
It's the single largest deployment ever on any
single largest deployment, and these patents have a net aggregate value in the billions of dollars, and all of those are going to be traded, exchanged on the Casper chain. And we're going to do it over months because and when we say 25 million patents, we're talking about the largest companies in the world. Their patent portfolios are worth billions and billions of dollars. And we're talking about XPRIZE today. Like their goal is to get 8 billion wallets. XPRIZE looked at every layer one out there. And there's a reason they chose the enterprise grade one. And again, that's on the public chain effectively, like those 8 billion wallets that could be created. I mean, assuming we do our job.
And again, this is from their new partnership, by the way, which we do have over here. Let me grab it real quick. I just had it. I think that this is it, or nope, sorry, that's not it. I thought I had, or this one, sorry. We do see Casper is committed to encouraging decentralized governance and fostering innovation along with XPRIZE and also DevXDAO. This collaboration marks an important milestone in our path towards the goal of powering a more decentralized future. And this is with XPRIZE. So XPRIZE has about 95.6 thousand followers. They are a large-scale global incentive for competitions to crowdsource solutions to the world's grand challenges. And they announced a partnership with Casper. They searched through all the layer 1 networks out there, and they ended up choosing Casper, and we all know why. The technology stack behind Casper is very, very incredible compared to most layer 1s. I think that they're one of the most future considerate networks out there. And when I say that, it's more so future proofing a lot of these use cases, very similar to even Hedera. I think that Hedera is a great choice as well for future proof solutions. Casper is definitely one of those as well. But I thought that it was very interesting to mention the fact that this is billions of volume at a $358 million market cap. So think about that, right? So 1 billion. We'll talk about a $1 billion market cap. Let's start with that. Right, this would be a 1.6x return on investment. a 160% return, right? Mind you, that's at a $1 billion market cap. At a $2 billion market cap, it's about a 4.2x. At a $3 billion market cap, a 6.8x. At a $5 billion market cap, it is a 12x return at 50 cents. For a lot of these networks, yes, Casper is very, very early on. But there is so much happening around Casper that within the next coming weeks to months, I would not be surprised if we got listed on a few exchanges. During the next bull run, whenever it happens, think about the number of individuals that are going to jump into crypto. Now, with Casper, yeah, I don't doubt that we don't have a major listing within the next 6 months. And when that bull run does start, imagine the other listings that will domino effect into place. We have Binance, we have, Coinbase, Kraken FX. We have so many other ones as well. And these could, like Binance, like a Binance listing could easily surge a token into like the $1 billion plus market cap range. Billions of dollars in trading fees, or in trading amounts, sorry. The amount of volume that will push into an asset like Casper will dramatically change the price. I could easily see Casper at a $3 price potential. Now, we do see plus new Fortune 100 partner announcement. Yeah, there's going to be a Fortune 100 announcement at some point in time. No, these are not the partnerships that are in place, but one of these are going to be announced. I don't know who's going to be the announcement, but it's going to be very exciting to see one of these get announced at some point in time. We are definitely watching Casper very closely. It's been an asset that we've been watching for so long now. It's been a year and roughly like 4 months or 5 months now since we really found out about Casper and we started accumulating it heavily. This has been an asset that I also listed quite a bit, pretty much all over Twitter, saying like this is gonna be the next one. Like this is going to be a shocker asset, very similar to like ADA. I remember when ADA got announced, or not announced. I remember when ADA got like pushed to everyone, and it was announced all over YouTube that it was the next gem. It was the next gem. It's the next moonshot, and all of a sudden, boom! It does like a 100x plus move. In my opinion, as we look at Casper and as we look at the community around it, which by the way, Casper is trying to build out a massive community around Casper itself, like the Casper Network team. Like, for an example, they will be starting Discord, first technical community calls on Discord. They're going to be doing a lot more Twitter spaces. Like, I'm very happy about this. And again, like, there's a large community around Casper. Like, this is not a small project in the numbers. Like, yeah, sure, they are new. They are an early project. They're still building. They're still doing a lot of things. But they have 182,000 followers over on Twitter. So think about how big Casper is going to be in the next bull run with everything being built right now. Like, this is why the bear market is very, very special for a lot of these projects that are not only trying to build, but are dedicated to building out the projects that they have been, building for so long, and they're not letting the bull or the bear market set them back at all. Like, Casper has powered through this bear market. I've seen them continue to make a bunch of noise on Twitter. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about Casper quite a bit, a lot of new faces around Casper as well, and it's very, very exciting. So I do think that in the next bull run, yeah, I do think that Casper is set to explode, and I'm very, very excited about where we do lead in terms of like the price. Like I said, I think that this could be a $3 asset, but my main target is like $1 to $3. That's where I'm looking at. This is still a very early on project, so I think that $1 to $3 is something special. I think that is where there's a ton of money to be made, and yeah, I'm very excited about the future around Casper. And with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, hope that you all have a beautiful day, beautiful night. If you guys are on this beautiful world, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.